this is the Tech Guy 102 here, and this Apple held a conference, the Worldwide Developers Conference, or WWDC for short, and Apple talked about a couple of new products or like software related. So no iPhone 5 this year. No, June, maybe it's September in the fall. I don't really know, but they did release a new iOS 5, and it might be a new iPhone 5 in the fall. I don't know yet. And so, okay, first they talked about iCloud. Okay, iCloud. iCloud stores your basically all your main music, photos, apps, calendars, documents, and just pushes them wirelessly to all your devices, iOS devices or Macs. So here's what iCloud is. So iCloud syncs your iPhone, iPod, iPad, or Mac into this invisible cloud, like the cloud syncs with it. So it syncs with your contacts, music, and stuff. Great. So you will get 5 gigabytes of free storage, plenty of room for like photos and like documents. I don't know about music. So mainly everything in iOS 5 is going to be integrated with iCloud in it. Like iTunes, like a song on your Mac and or PC, and you want to download it on your iPod, iPhone, iPad wirelessly. You don't have to sync it in or the hassle. There's Photo Stream. Downloads new photos to all your devices, and plenty apps, books, documents, and backup. So in the App Store, you bought an app, right? And you don't have to like find the app again and downloaded it for free because you already bought it. So all you do is just go to they will have a purchase list of all the apps you purchased, and you like that app, you just download it back. You have to find it, know the name and stuff, the hassle, and all that syncs your contacts, calendars, and mail account. So iCloud is basically like a big cloud that syncs all your stuff together and puts all your stuff together on your iOS devices or Mac. So that's what I'll be talking about is iOS 5. Okay, this is iOS 5 for your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch. It is compatible with your iPod Touch 3G and your iPhone 4 3GS and the first generation. So it's compatible with all those and the latest generation of iOS devices. So they say they have like 200 new features in iOS 5, and they showed us 10 at WWDC. So first there's the notification center, and it's like a whole redesign of notifications for the iOS. And what they have is next is iMessage. iMessage is like you can send text messages, picture messages to Wi-Fi or 3G internet, and to other iOS devices to save like text messages on your plan. And they have some new called Newsstand. You could read magazines, read the daily news, basically that, and reminders. Reminders is very useful to me, and I don't know about you. It's my opinion. Very useful, very nice. So reminder is basically iOS uses your GPS on your phone. Like for example, you are at a baseball game, right? And before you go, you just type in you want to get some groceries before you go. The GPS in your phone will track you. So after you get out the baseball game, like you drive off, a reminder will pop out your phone, like vibrates or a ringtone thing, or a tone pops out, and saying you have to get groceries. And what it uses the GPS inside the phone or the iPod. I don't think iPod works, but on the phone, and what they use is the GPS on the phone to track it to know where you are, so it can remind you. So iOS 5 will have an integrated Twitter app in there. So Twitter will be in iOS 5 very, very deep, so you can sign in through settings and you can stay signed in through Twitter. Basically, that's it. So you can tweet from Safari, you can tweet from apps very easily without switching apps. So camera. They did switch a couple of features, like you could crop, move red eye, instead of tapping the zoom in, you just pinch the zoom in. Photos, and photos you have like basically editing tools, like photo editing tools, like cropping, red eye, fix the blurs, I think, or like adjust the brightness, contrast, things like that. Safari will have Safari Reader, like see an article, like a news article you want to watch, they want to see, and you it's like Wi-Fi. Oh. So for example, you're on the iPod Touch and you see an article you really want to read, but you can't. You have to go. You can just save it, and Safari will put that in your readers list, and you can read it offline. And new iOS 5 devices will have a PC free or Mac free. So after you buy that iOS device, you don't have to sync it in, download the newest content, or you don't have to download the newest iOS update, or you can just start the device without syncing and just like that. You can just go like that. So there's way more features than that. So there's mail, newly designed mail for iPads, I think. And they changed Game Center. Game Center, you can add profile pictures on your Game Center now. Basically, you could look in your friends list and download the games while searching the App Store for it. And there's Wi-Fi sync, so you can sync to your Mac or your PC through Wi-Fi. You don't have to plug in that cable. And for iPad, there's multitasking gestures like five finger slider for home screen, four finger swipe to switch tasks, like switch apps. It's AirPlay mirror for iPad 2. You can just wireless stream your iPad into your TV. And here it is. iOS 5 is compatible with iPhone 3GS, iPhone 4, iPod Touch 3rd generation, iPod Touch 4th generation, iPad, or iPad 2. So it's compatible with all those. So basically, it's like a newly configured OS. Very nice. And they changed the lock screen too, I'll tell you that. So lock screen the notification system will go to the lock screen. So then you have a text message, right? And you don't have to slide to unlock and go to messages and reply. So when you get a text message, it'll pop up on the lock screen and you just slide on the text message and reply. And that's simple. Okay. Okay, so next on the list is Mac OS X Lion. So this is the newest Mac OS X. There is last one was Snow Leopard, and this is Lion. So basically, they put iOS and Mac OS X, Mac OS, just slammed together and made Lion. So there it is. Preview of it. let's see what's new on the. So if you want to upgrade from Snow Leopard, it is $29.99, and it's only in the Mac App Store. So you can download that and just install it, no hassle, no disk, no nothing. Very nice. So here's some features about Lion. So they do have some new multi-touch gestures. Multi-touch gestures like two-finger swipe and stuff. So to view mission control, like you just three-finger swipe up, and switch between open tabs, like three-finger swipe, swipe left, two-finger scroll, tap to zoom, pinch to zoom, swipe to navigate. So next they have full screen apps. So full screen apps is like open the app, you want a full screen. You just tap on a full screen button and it'll go full screen, like basically like that. And newest is mission control. Mission control is like expose, but better. So like pretend you have lots of windows open: the Safari, Keynote, FaceTime, Address Book, Mail, Mac App Store, and after you launch Mission Control, all the apps will be separated to the apps. Like you have like 6 windows open. Safari will have Safari icon and 6 windows open, and then Mac App Store, and then up on top, you can have your like thumbnail windows, and you have your dashboard and end. And I think they have a newly designed Mac App Store, basically the same thing as the Mac App Store right now, but designed differently, I think. Launchpad. What Launchpad is, it's like put all your icons in like iOS formation. So on your dock, all your icons from the dock, and you just launch from there. Zoom. So resume is when you close an app by accident, so it will resume right back to you. So it's like an autosave feature. Like you accidentally close the app and you're doing lots of work on that. You want to do it again. You don't want to do it again. So it'll resume the app for you right where you quit. And it'll have an autosave feature, so it'll save it automatically every time on Mac OS X Lion